This is ILNL.
Welcome to ILNL, guys. Tre here.
Yes, you are there.
Are you trying to sound sexy?
And I'm Chico. I'm sitting here.
Absolutely. This is the DJ voice, baby. That's what it's supposed to be. Completely uncomfortable.
I need an adult.
Jeez. So, guys, welcome to the show. We got things to talk about, and I don't even know where my glove is. Jeez.
Thanos took it.
Oh, man, it got evaporated. All right, I'm going to have to do this with a mouse today. All right, so should we get to our first thing?
Let's.
All right. So, live action version of Tom and Jerry later this year. Let's get the semantics out, and then we'll actually go deeper into it. All right. So this thing reached about 700 people. That's pretty impressive. 62 engagement. And for the fill-in, let's see how this works. And now it's time for some
Shout-outs!
love it. I'll handle the first one.
Knock yourself out.
All right, cool. Oh, boy. All
All right,
right.
Tim, get it.
Brianna is probably what it is. It's probably like the H. All right, so we'll go with that. Brianna, Tommy, Deb, welcome back, Deb. Always dropping the love in here. Mohaned, Jeremy,
It's Chris snoring.
Chandler, Jimmy, Matt, Aaron, Geo Boy, which looks okay. I'm not even gonna say that. Josh, Hope, Melissa, Nicholas, and Patrick. As always, thank you guys for being a part of the page. Your contributions are much attributed. So,
She.
geez, live action Tom and Jerry. I'm not feeling it.
And I like Tom and Jerry.
I do too. Like, it's making me think so much more about like how Sonic is going to be really, really weird.
Dumbo, I get.
Yeah.
Lion King, okay. Chris snoring in 3D. All right.
I think we don't need to animate that either.
But I feel like it's gonna be one long ass cat video with a mouse in it.
You know what I think it's going to be? I think it's going to be one of those situations where they're going to make a story out of all of this stuff. And thank you for that and letting you know that you exist. We appreciate you doing that.
Sorry, I thought the ringer was off.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, because like
me.
the whole thing is Sonic the Hedgehog, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like with Sonic, they're gonna craft this story around Sonic, and if you play the games, if you grew up on the games, then there wasn't really a story to it. It wasn't like Sonic had a purpose in life outside of getting these emerald rings and stopping Dr. Robotnik. So
It's your classic good versus evil
Right.
video games.
right. So what are they gonna? Is Tom and or Jerry gonna be good and evil?
Well, I'm hoping it's not going to be anything like the actual movie where they actually let them talk at one point in time.
When they did the talkies, it wasn't that bad. Like, come on, is you is or is you ain't my baby?
No, not that.
Okay.
That's just adding. That's them doing their own lip sync battle. There's a movie where Tom and Jerry actually talked.
Like they had dialogue.
Yeah.
Oh,
And there was a story behind it, and it was just,
I'm not digging that.
So,
So, essentially, you believe, like I believe, that this is a bad idea. Potentially.
yeah.
I do too. I'm really skeptical that they're going to be able to pull this thing off and it be anything that's just going to be like totally worthwhile because now you're going to have to like put fur on these animated characters and all
I'm
that.
sorry.
I wish we had a camera.
Like a portable one to take back there.
Yeah, that would have been so
No.
And I can't do it in well, I could, but that would just be like really cruel.
Okay.
I wonder if he's being picked up. Let's see.
No, he is. Like you'll be able to hear it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I want to see if it'll make the bar go up.
Okay. Do tell.
They went over my color bomb on Candy Crush.
Okay, moving right along.
I agree. All right. So
Hey, you asked.
I asked. Yeah. All right. So this didn't really get any comments because it's still fairly new, but it seems as though it did garner some interest. I mean, people did share it, whatever. But let's actually see if we can break this down real quick.
So, if you click the share button, you did that already.
Yeah.
You could actually see what they said about the share. I think.
We can try it. Let's see what happens.
Yep.
Oh, well, interesting, Patrick.
And we'll definitely say that.
So I'm a bit scared because I'm not the hugest Tom and Jerry fan, but considering what happened with the Flintstones, you either get it right or you get it wrong.
And the Flintstones, they're humans. So
The whole thing of taking like these characters out of these animated worlds opens up this whole big slew of possibilities of just messing with someone's childhood. And I'm totally
like I
certain.
said, I'm just saying one big cat video.
Dude, do you see that they might like do like a piano cat with Tom?
I wouldn't be surprised if they took stuff. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they took stuff from
Pop culture.
and put it in there.
Yeah, that's I don't know how I feel about it. But all of you out there, you can let us know in the comments once you see this and let us know so we can know what you think, because I don't know. I think it's a bad idea. And I think
I'm going to try to hold out at least until we can get a decent
trailer?
But
Yeah.
the idea alone is just nah.
I think we're in agreement. Shall we move on?
Sure.
All right. So, let's get rid of that. Oh.
I think he made the bar move.
I think I made one go away.
Good job.
Jeez. All right. So we were going to talk about this anyway, and then I'll try to see if I can find the one that I let go.
Okay.
All right. So,
Loser.
this is a cool pick. Because if you are into Pokemon, then you get it. If you're not into Pokemon, then this just looks like a picture that just makes total no sense. So, employer, let me see your resume. And it's like, has this like badges. So that's dope. Let's knock out the regular stuff and then we can get into it.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So we have 8,000 people that actually reached this thing. So it's spread out pretty far. You're talking about an engagement of over 600, so 644, which is really cool. And then it is time for
Shoutouts!
deep. Like we're not paying for this. That's cool. Thank you for your contribution.
You're not paying yet.
You'll get your $1.
Alright.
So, shall you?
Alex V. Sterling.
I think I hear Alex V. Sterling.
Or some form of him, anyways.
Something.
All right.
Continue.
Elizabeth Castle. Ben Naughton. House Ward. Tamara.
Tamara. Yeah, Tamara.
Okay, Tamara, Timothy, Brian, Trey, Tim, Tyler, Shaquem, Deanna, Zachary, David, Sam, Richard, Dan, Alan.
I think you might have.
I did.
Yeah.
Dan, Victoria.
I think that's Victoria.
Okay.
Yeah.
Victoria, Nick, Alan, Shane, Austin. No, Chris. Maxie, Troy, Jared, William, Megan, Mon, Jeffrey, Joe, Ryan, Dan, Kurt, Diego, Latrice, Austin, Beth, Young, Joe, Clint, Alexander. Wait a minute, Young Lee? Supervisors.
Okay.
Telling on people.
Jeez.
Well, all right.
There we go.
Hey, boss. Joe, Clint, Alexander, James, Mike, Ben, Jeannie, KC, Guillermo, Hugo, Paul, and Tori.
And for those that we did not get to, you are much appreciated for your contribution.
We like you.
So, all right.
I have all those badges.
Me too. Well, I don't know. It depends on which game it is.
I have all those badges.
You played all the games, you said?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, probably that means I do too. All right. So, Bob tagged
Wow,
Tyler.
we've been rivals since the beginning.
Yeah, we red and blue. Oh my goodness. Which we need to record us having a battle on the Switch.
Okay.
All right. We'll make that happen.
I already got my ass handed to me by my nephew, so.
I think you have a better chance of fighting me and winning, but we'll see.
I don't know where the boy got a level 70 Dragonite from, but
Oh, I'm not fighting that kid.
nah.
Not yet, at least not till my Mew and my
Mind you,
Mewtwo.
it took
are
him
up
under
there.
a week to beat the game.
He put in some work.
Yeah, he did.
Cameron?
No, Christopher.
Yeah.
Which one?
Faith's son.
Little?
Little Christopher. Yeah.
Yeah, so we'll get into it.
8?
He's 10.
Oh.
He's him, just
You're-
little.
You're late. Anyway,
He's old.
so Tyler responds back. Basically, this is how it should be. Could you imagine going to your place of business and handing a resume, except the resume was you opening your vest and you're showing all the badges that you've earned?
Yes. And I imagine that's how it is in Detective Pikachu.
I can see that. Because, like, it is, not trying to make a pun, a badge of honor.
But you are.
All right. Yeah. But the whole thing is showing your skill. I can kind of work with that. All right. So let's see what else we have here. So Miguel responded to Billy to say it's all worthy reason to hire.
Amen.
I don't know about that. All right. Ex-wife has all 8 badges tattooed on her knuckles. First knuckle tattoos I ever did. Okay, so Dale apparently is advertising, but the simple fact that the wife has
The ex-wife.
thank you, the ex-wife has the Pokemon badges on her knuckles. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3.
I feel like that's biting off of the gauntlet.
Does it really matter? Because I mean, it's still, you go in there and you're like, I beat this gym leader, so you should hire me for.
She got them. She didn't actually get them, and that's why she had them tattooed, because she just couldn't do it on her own.
That's sad.
I think the way that you test somebody in this, because it's not like this is academic skill to this. You go and you say, okay, bring out your Pokemon, and I want to see you battle, and then I'll give you that engineering job.
That would make more sense.
Because in this situation, you have the badge, but if it's tattooed on your hand, know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like if you have "Do Not Resuscitate" tattooed on you, it actually does not. It's not legally blinding. They can still resuscitate you.
Have no regrets, no regrets.
No regrets.
So, all right, what do you think?
I'd probably hire you. Don't know what for. But
On what basis would you do it?
this person has no fear of hard work and dedication.
That's what
Because
I
they're
was
trying to be the
thinking. They're
very
dedicated.
best? Like no one ever
Like
was?
no one ever was.
Oh, that's more the reason to not hire them.
Wait, but does that mean they're as dedicated as you are because you have all 8?
Close enough.
Does that mean that they take your job?
No.
Chico's special.
You have all 8 badges. I have all 8 badges and all 3 legendary birds.
Jeez.
Ooh, somebody's fancy.
So let me just dispel this real quick. So you're saying that even if they have an equivalency to what you have for the badges, for the badge work, they're not qualified to do what you do. That's what you're saying, ultimately.
Well, see, that's the question again. What are we hiring them for?
It doesn't matter because they got all 8 badges. They're the very best that no one ever was.
So, in essence, we're really not even hiring them. We're hiring their Pokemon.
No. The whole thing, the Pokemon,
if it's a dishwasher job,
badge.
he's going to pull out the Squirtle and say, hey, yo, hose these down, homie, and there you go.
And here's the thing. The Squirtle will be dumb to where they won't do it on their own because they're wild. But when they're trained by their trainer, they're at their best. So who really is in control? The trainer or the Pokemon?
You too.
Mewtwo is not normally captured and or doing dishes.
Exactly.
Shall we move on? All right. So, this is an interesting comment that made it onto the page.
Oh, nudity. All right.
Yeah, not like last time. All right. So, this is a strip of, I'm thinking it's either K. Rool, or King Koopa.
That's not Koopa. That's,
K. Rool, right?
yeah.
Yeah, from
It's not Donkey Kong, is it?
no, it's Kirby.
Okay.
From Kirby. And the whole thing is all of these Smash characters are taking a shower and he takes off his belly, which is supposed to be armor. All right, I don't know how I feel about that. I think it's kind of funny, but I also think it's a little bit off.
Well, like
weird.
dude said, his stomach is literally made out of the same stuff the crown on his head is. How could you not figure it was armor? Granted, nobody makes armor with a pot belly. And they have a 6-pack.
I'm looking at it like this. The joke is kind of lost because it's like the whole thing of color palettes. Like, yeah, when the character's made, of course they're going to have the same color. Fine, you can play with the whole joke of it being something where it's like, yeah, something separate, but it's a stretch.
I think the punchline is really Mega Man.
Mega Man saves the whole comic.
Yeah, and he should also see a doctor.
He has Popeye disease.
He got something.
That's funny. All right, so let's get it in. So 4,291 people reached on this. This thing went far, far, and 1,275 people were engaged by it. So that's pretty dope. And now it is time for
Shoutouts!
She did it differently this time.
there was
I do it differently each time.
the energy there was just.
Yeah, I'm winning, so.
All right. So I guess it's me. Justin, John Paul, Sean, Tamara, Bob, Jaden, Bailey, cool name, Josh, Cody, Steven, or Stefan, depending on who you are, Sean, Cameron, William, Jeff, Chris, Ashley, Matt, Nabil. I hope that's
No,
right.
not you, Kristen.
Leticia,
Chris Ashley.
Stephanie, Sarah. I think that's Ryan. Cool. Maxie, Paul, Hazer, Megan, John, TJ, Robert, Alexa, Play, Tickle Tickle, Jess,
What?
David, Lauren, Heath,
That's not
Maria,
a joke.
Kyle, Raymond,
Clearly
Tim.
only to him.
I'll explain. I think there's Paj or Pa. Nick, Jason, Giovanni, Rusty, Lala. Oh my wow, that's a lot of people. Nicholas, Joseph, Mike, Ruben. And for the ones that we did not get to, you are still much appreciated. All right, so you know the whole thing of Alexa? When you say Alexa, Alexa does things. So the whole tickle tickle video.
Tickle, tickle.
Oh
Tickle,
man.
tickle.
So look it up when you get a chance and look up Alexa tickle tickle.
Okay.
It is great.
I don't think I want to.
It's funny as hell.
I've seen Alexa play Baby Shark
Baby Shark, yeah.
and Alexa play Digger Digger.
I think that's what I'm trying to say.
How did you get
Tickle tickle.
tickle out of Digger?
All right.
What do you think about elbow?
I'm going to find out exactly what this kid said.
To the
'cause
Googles.
I think I said the right thing, but I don't know. All right, whatever. We'll figure it out. All right, let's see what people said. So Brian commented, LMAO. Chic all like, ain't nobody got time for that.
Yeah, that's definitely the face he has right there.
Yeah. Chic.
Chic is a girl.
Yeah, that's Zelda.
Oh, that explains why she's still wearing the mask and her top. Although I feel like you probably still wanted to wear a bottom.
There's a bottom right there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's kind of curved in, so you kind of get the notion that that's a female. But, yeah.
She's getting all the show.
All right, so let's see. So Joel, let's see, Nasia, I guess, commented to Joel, okay, I laughed way too hard at this. What the flipper?
Right.
What the deuce?
Yep. Zelda peeping.
Yeah. All right. I guess that's funny. Zelda peeping. Yeah. Zelda's in their back, just like, yeah. Who's there? Wario? Yeah, Wario's back there. Yeah, she's checking him out. All right. So James is like, is that supposed to be Toad or Mega Man? Oh.
Definitely.
upset.
Definitely Mega Man. Definitely Mega Man.
How'd you get Toad? How'd you get Toad? All right.
I guess they figured Toad takes off the toadstool on his head and he'll be bald and short, and that's bald and short.
But
But
the shape
it's
of the arms and
clearly
legs.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I don't know. No diss. Just wondering. And actually see if anybody... There you go. Melissa said Mega Man. And then James threw in that gif right there. Yeah, that's appropriate. That's perfect. And then Mega's like, Falcon, though. Yeah, Falcon was like, what the deuce?
While he
And
washes his helmet.
Strategically soaked areas. That's just...
He's washing his helmet, though.
Gotta wash that helmet right out of your hair.
Okay.
I don't know. Something. All right. So, this was kind of funny. I don't know if it's like super funny. All right. Shall we move to the next one?
Let's go.
All right. Let's wrap this joint up. All right. Metroid Prime 4 development restarts. Retro Studio takes over. Now, it didn't get far because it's still kind of new. But it reached 270 people and 2 engagements. And not too many people have reacted to it yet. But there was a reason why I wanted to bring it up.
I don't think they really know what that means because, Metroid has been out a while.
No, I think the people who know. And I just want to give a shout out to Nintendo. So, Nintendo, you did a great job here. You told us that you care about what you want to produce first and foremost. So, for the people that invested in the Switch, that grew up on Metroid, you wanted to make sure that Metroid was a good game. I think that was really cool. To have the guts to pull a game mid-development and say we need to start over on a major title and let everybody know, let all the customers know. I think that's one of the coolest things ever. And I hope that like other studios will do that. Bethesda.
Wow.
There's no chance for Destiny. We know that.
Yeah. Destiny's going to have a really, really hard time. But
Is it?
well, we'll see. To be determined. But overall, I think Nintendo did a great job in putting out their message and letting people know we're still working on Metroid, but we're going to give you the best that we can give you.
I've never played Metroid.
Metroid Prime on GameCube is so good. That's what the series is.
In fact, I don't think I knew what Metroid was till Captain N.
Really? So that means you never played Metroid 1 or Metroid 2 on the Nintendo. Nope. I say skip the Nintendo games.
I'm slightly behind on old school video games because I've mostly been a comic books and cartoons person. So, like, I didn't play Legend of Zelda until...
You're talking about the NES game?
Yes, until Animal Crossing.
Because it was inside the game.
Exactly.
Right. So, I'd say go for Prime on the GameCube. As a matter of fact, I can lend you it if you needed it. It's a great series. It plays great on these controllers, on the GameCube controllers. And the Metroid game on the Nintendo DS. That's one that's worth doing too. Actually, I think it might have been Game Boy Advance, but I think it was also DS too. I can't remember. Either way, Metroid is a great series. Nintendo did a great job of saying, we want to make sure we put out something that's worthwhile. And for those that's in the entertainment space and the gaming industry, I hope that you do the same thing when you realize your game is not going great. Bethesda.
Shade. Just shade.
I don't even play 76. I just feel bad for all the people that invested in 76 and
76.
Fallout 76. And it didn't live up to their standard. Because $60 is a major investment on a game. And if you've been
the groceries.
a lot of ramen noodles.
No, that's real.
No, I must say I own 76.
And
I play it when I'm really, really bored.
but you don't play it as much as you do for Fallout 4, right? Like right. Fallout 4 you got into.
Yeah.
And then
it's a tighter story. Fallout 4 than
76.
Yeah, because there are no NPCs to interact with.
Okay.
Everything is lore. You're finding letters of people that have long since died and stuff, and basically everything else you're doing is a fight.
Huh. Okay. So, if Bethesda came out before they released 76 and said, you know what, not up to par, would you have been upset, or would you have been happy they would have told you that up front?
I don't know. If I knew then what I know now, I might have been okay with it, but it's completely different from the other games. It's open world online, so there's that. It's not the regular Fallout game everyone's accustomed to.
I could dig it. Well, if they would have taken the time to say to me, even though I don't play it, yo, the game is broken and we need more time, I would have been down for that.
And I don't think they knew how broken it was until that whole
Until the nuke thing.
the nuke incident.
And that's what I'm talking about. So, we'll tell you this after we're done. The internet broke Fallout 76, and it was awesome.
Or Fallout 76 broke the internet, for that matter.
What is it, Kim Kardashian?
Just as big, but I'm pumped.
Yeah. Real.
All right, so this has been another show. We have so much more to really get into as we get more things on the page. Feel free to comment on anything because we are going to react to what you react to. We love that you pay attention and support the page by being a part of it. And this is our way of really bringing you in. So for me, Tim.
And to all our Instagram followers out
Instagram, all the Instagram love people. Yes, absolutely.
you.
Yes.
I have fun with you guys. You guys are hilarious.
For Trey
And me,
and him,
Chico.
this is ILNL. Check it out.
I need an adult.
Jeez.